If it still fits, it probably isn't God. Let that hit your chest. You've been wondering why you feel disconnected from your old friends, distant in familiar rooms, irritated in circles that used to energize you. It's not a vibe shift. It's a spiritual separation. And if you keep trying to fit what God is trying to cut, you're going to bleed for the wrong reasons. Here's the truth. Growth in Christ doesn't just elevate you, it isolates you. It's not punishment, it's preparation. God will pull you out of what's comfortable so he can plant you where you're called. And yes, that planting season feels like rejection, but it's really redirection. 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, "Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals." But let me take it deeper. Bad environments can choke purpose. God's been pruning your surroundings so you can bear fruit, not so you can feel better. You're not just outgrowing people, you're outgrowing patterns. You're not antisocial, you're anointed. And the more God refines you, the less you'll crave the approval of people who never had the capacity to carry your calling. John 15:2 tells us, "He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, and every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful." That means even the good things you thought were part of your growth, he may still cut it. Why? Because bearing fruit isn't the goal. Becoming like Christ is. Stop dumbing down your development just to keep others comfortable. That version of you that tolerated anything, entertained anything, and blended into everything is gone. Let her rest. Because when God elevates your discernment, you'll lose tolerance for counterfeit connection. You'll start seeing people's spirits before you see their smiles. And that's not paranoia, that's protection. Don't mourn the loss of what God removed to protect your momentum. Isaiah 43:18-19 says, "Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do you not perceive it?" This isn't just about stepping into something new. This is about letting go of who you had to be to survive what he already delivered you from. This is your moment, not to chase popularity, but to protect your purity, to pursue purpose over pleasing, to stay planted even when it feels lonely. Because what God is doing in you is more important than what they're saying about you. You're not misplaced, you're being positioned. You're not forgotten, you're being fortified. So stay obedient, stay anchored. Stay in the soil God chose, even if it's unfamiliar. Because that's the place your roots will go deep, and your fruit will be undeniable. If this word pierced your spirit, don't just scroll, sow it. Drop a comment. Share this with the one person who needs to hear this. And subscribe for more bold biblical insight that doesn't water down the word. You weren't called to blend in, you were chosen to break through. Let's grow.